Making me nervous.
Welcome to
Well,
Commonwealth
number
Stadium in
4.
Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats.
Might be game time.
Kentucky ready to go 2 weeks leather and start this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense takes the field to start this game off. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him.
Running free.
Are you fucking kidding? I hate
State right back to the line.
You want to know why this offense runs the football a lot? Because you got a guy that's top 5 in college football rushing. You give him the football, and he'll continue to make plays. I imagine they're going to keep feeding him because he keeps putting up productive numbers.
Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. From the gun, give on the inside. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. No good. After the miss, no change in the score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Using his legs, it's Morgan. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quickly out to the tight end. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Out of the gun, the inside give. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to throw, it's in goal. Got it set up on the outside. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield, it's Morgan. At the 35, he's got room. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Morgan. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Oh, my
Mississippi
chest.
State
It's all
going
right.
up tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. And he's still running after the move. Ripping
What is our
a huge
defense?
chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. Mississippi State
Oh,
comes
yeah,
out
that's
after
it.
picking up the first down. He'll keep it himself. He's tackled.
I just don't want to lose this game.
And they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on
That would be
second down in the
embarrassing.
red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll do
Oh,
it
are you
himself.
fucking kidding?
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he made the extra point without problem. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did. David.
Why
That
are
was
we
a masterclass
struggling?
of reading coverage and being accurate.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run the screen. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Great job, too, by the
How about we
QB,
just
holding the
pass
ball
it?
as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
I bet. Really, sir. What's wrong, like?
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats.
We ain't losing this. We are like a 17-point favorite.
They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. On the run, it's Morgan. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and getting them.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
A lot of times when you think about speed back, speed, you think on the edge. You don't think in between the tackles. You don't think about breaking tackles. They try to break your ankles. The problem is when you're trying to run there as fast as you possibly can, a lot of times you don't get to put a good hit on him, and in turn you see he breaks tackles and makes big plays.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, again, looking for room. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. And the Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Finds the tight end. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, you're in the red zone, you bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting a run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
Looking to pass. It's in goal. It's caught downfield. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
It's so hard to get to quarterbacks when they get the ball out of their hands this fast. Great job understanding what the defense is doing, right away assessing, hitting the corner route right off the jump.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Line up trying to get it in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
It's still wasting a long time.
We're going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Middle Tennessee is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Murfreesboro, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Eastern Michigan. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Bulldogs are in the hurry-up.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up and
oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Now they'll try to cash in.
All right, we got work on our defense this season. We're struggling against the same one.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete in the middle. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Mississippi State. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver.
Hey, it looked too bad.
And that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll leave it with him. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Fortunately, they stopped
it. To the football, man. It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you until you meet the ground.
The Wildcats come to the line needing just
Please
inches for the first down. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Yeah,
Nice.
this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
We can't make a mistake.
Looking to throw, it's in goal. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he was on.
That was a hard hit.
All the way to the 38.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Fires to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
No, and that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He's going to run it. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football.
Pressure all the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
We're only in the first half. Already this guy's got 2 TD passes. So you can see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. And they regain the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on time.
We don't have no
So they took the
defense.
field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on the way before he slides. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, it's Sands. Unloads to the wideout.
Yes.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Bad
They
pass.
bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big move.
Brings him to the open. He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a 1st down as they try to score one late in the half. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky!
And And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35.
Let's see what happens.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get
We're lacking on
running out of
defense.
time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Back to pass, it's Sands. Pressure coming. On the move and looking deep. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
If we score a touchdown, that'll make it rough on them. Even a field goal.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Still on his feet at the 35. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Morgan.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Bringing the heat. It's incomplete. And
I said we go for it.
Confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. A couple
Man,
of yards short
boys.
of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Wildcats are marching down the field. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the move. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your core.
I open.
Touchdown, Kentucky. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching his defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams combining in a game that could have some implications. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star were to come back today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Virginia. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them
Nice.
from us, gentlemen.
Great season.
Kevin, let us know when it goes
For a
fine.
freshman,
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Hard-hitting tackle. Mississippi State right back to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the owner. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons in every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. When you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete, now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. To the air, it's in goal. Intercepted, big.
That's pass interference.
Got some room to run. Past the 30. 10. Touchdown, Mississippi State. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to him. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner. He got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Second down coming up. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers.
Mississippi State, 21.
So the final period starts with a second down play. To the air, it's in goal. Fires to the big fountain, and the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47, the defense needs a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man down.
Wide open.
There he goes to the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wildcats. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
Such a nice job by the wide receiver there on the corner route. He did a nice job off of the stem, not telegraphing where he was going. The defender had no idea. And when he broke to the corner, he created a little bit of separation. There was an accurate throw. He made the catch and then took it into the end zone.
And he puts through the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Last drive was a quick 3-and-out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down.
That was a hard tackle, man.
And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lewis. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It'll be third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Got his man. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. He brings up fourth down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easy.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
The Bulldogs want to crank the tempo.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was
That's good defense.
just have to make that catch. Ball's at the 24.
We're going to have to depend on offense.
But they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout.
Or maybe not.
Third time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Smash flashes ahead. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping of that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Gets it past the marker. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
Good thing we got.
This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Here we go. They'll try the run, finding open areas. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down at 2nd and 10. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's almost as if the defense knew that jet sweep was coming. Great job getting penetration at the point of attack, and they were in the backfield, nowhere for the receiver to go.
Dropping back, it's in goal. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Headed to the end zone.
Oh man, that's kind of
And the punishment has been extended. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing.
They kind of gave up. You were about to win. I mean, you were about. It was competitive, though.
And he'll be dragged down at the 34. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And that pass will be incomplete, and time has run out on this game. Winning those